So, Bob Iger's back, replacing Bob Chapek as the head of Disney. Isn't that wonderful? Not really. So basically, while some directors were looking to fire Chapek as early as June, Chairman Susan Arnold was reluctant to pull the trigger. Now even those cheering the moves called Chapek dismissal brutal. No statement from him, no comment from him, no grace. It's effing insane. Well, honestly, it's probably the way it was always going to be. It seemed to me that Chapek was always just a placeholder until Bob Iger decided he wanted to come back. And Chapek has pretty much run Disney to the ground. And you know what? Fine. The way Disney's been doing lately, it deserves to be driven into the ground, honestly. With their not at all secret gay agenda, putting identity politics in every movie, forcing it, shoving it in. Honestly, writers can't write anymore. They can't be subtle. Put your message in your movie. Put whatever message you want to put in your movie. Just be subtle about it. You're more or less just saying, hey, looky here, look, here it is. Here's the message. Get it. Yeah, obviously. So Bob Chapek rather, he did a major flip-flop on the parental rights bill. Now, a lot of people, and they just ran this into the ground on the news, honestly. They kept calling it the Don't Say Gay bill, and obviously that's not what it was. Obviously. It's a Parental Rights Act. Basically saying, we don't want you to teach this to our children, so don't teach this to our children. Teach them, get them ready for college. Math, arithmetic, sports, reading, English, teach them that. Keep all the political stuff out of it, And originally, Bob Chapek was gonna quote unquote get the wokeness out of Disney, from what I understood. They were going to become apolitical. They were going to go back to the center. They were going to keep the politics out of it. Well, that did not set too well with the purple and blue-haired wokesters that were working for Disney, that Bob Iger placed in Disney. So they more or less forced and threatened and made Bob Chapek take a side he didn't want to take originally. More or less forcing him to say, yeah, well, we're not for this, we don't want this bill. Yeah, he wanted to pull away from the political stuff. He wanted to just make entertainment again. And the woke mob more or less said, oh no, You do this, we'll quit. Take a stand or we'll quit. More or less just forced him to say, okay, I'll do whatever you want to do. I'll bend over and take it. Be gentle with me. No, they weren't gentle. They weren't gentle at all. They did bad things, horrible things, prison things. But at the end, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you wanted to do, because you did not please the mouse. The mouse has gotten rid of him and replaced him with the previous boss, Bob Iger. Now, there are several reasons that Chapek has been replaced or been fired, been thrown out, whatever you want to say. From what I understand, chief among them is losing billions with a B on Disney Plus. Disney Plus is not nearly as successful as they were hoping it was going to be. So they have lost billions. And the Disney parks, the prices of every single thing keep going up and up and up and up, and people are really not liking that. The Star Wars experience situation they had where you stay in the hotel, outrageously priced. You have to be extremely wealthy even to do a weekend. From my understanding, well, maybe not extremely wealthy, but wealthy. You have to be able to drop $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 just for 2 days, 2.5 days. Basically a weekend. You have to be able to drop $6,000. So the hotel, the Star Wars hotel, is not doing great. People are not liking the raising of prices, and things that used to be previously free no longer free. So things just didn't go Chapek's way at all. Now, the thing is, they think that Bob Iger is going to do better. Bob Iger is going to be the savior of Disney now. Well, the reason that he jumped ship in the first place was because he saw the tide coming. He saw things were going to become what they're becoming. So he jumped ship. He, quote unquote, retired. He basically just wanted to get out for a little while until things changed back to normal. Which they're not yet. So, from my understanding, the stock went back up because he came back. And everybody thinks that's going to be a good thing. Well, my opinion, no. If things don't take a shift back to apolitical, it's just going to be more of the same. If you don't drop the prices on some stuff that got jacked up beyond measure, no, things are not going to get better. Things are going to get worse. If they don't stay the same, they'll get worse. It doesn't matter who you put in charge of the situation. If you don't swing back to an apolitical stance where you just want to entertain people, and that is your only purpose, you're not forcing your agendas into your shows, into your movies, into your parks, into whatever. If you don't back away from that, if you don't just say, we're just here to entertain, We're not here to stroke your political situation, whatever it is. If you don't do that, you're still going to fail. You may come back slightly. The stocks may raise for now, but it's not going to help in the long run. If you're still pushing your agendas in your TV shows, in your movies, you're not going to get the people on Disney Plus that you want. You're not going to get people going to the movies to watch your stuff if you're still forcing your political crap. Nobody likes woke. Woke people say they love it. They want more of it. Unfortunately, they're not in the majority of this situation. So you're trying to please them. You're trying to give them what they want and push out your old audience, thinking that there's enough of them to replace the old audience. There's not. There really, really is not. And those people, they don't pay money to watch this stuff, and you know it. Entertainment is what we want. We want to forget this crap out here exists. The horrible, horrible, horrible life we have to live. We want to forget it for a while. That's why we read books. That's why we watch movies. That's why we watch TV shows. That's why we read comics. The world sucks, and we know it. We don't want to be reminded that the world sucks. We don't want to be reminded about all the crap going on. Make us forget. If you can do that, you can get our money. And if you get our money, you win. Think about that. Thanks you all for watching again, and appreciate it. If anybody did watch, I very much appreciate it. Thank you all. Have a great day. I'll see you on the next one.